Paris, France. In April 2017, a man invaded the home of Sarah Halimi. He called her hateful names and attacked her. He threw her from a window. She died after this attack. The man wanted to hurt Halimi because she was Jewish.
In January 2018, an 8-year-old boy was attacked while walking to tutoring. He was wearing a kind of Jewish hat.
In recent years, many Jews like Sarah Halimi and this 8-year-old boy in France have been hurt because of who they are. French government officials say that anti-Jewish beliefs are spreading like poison there. More and more Jewish people in France are reporting experiencing crime or hateful speech because of who they are.
Crimes done against people because of who they are hate crimes. President Emmanuel Macron of France responded to these and other hate crimes. He said,
"Every time a citizen is attacked because of their age, their appearance, or their religion, it is an attack on the whole country."
Why do hate crimes like these happen? How can France and other countries deal with them? Today's Spotlight program is the 5th in a series of 10 programs. In this series of programs, we will look at 10 ways to fight hate.
Hate is powerful enough to destroy people and communities. So the Southern Poverty Law Centre, SPLC, has made this list of 10 ways to fight hate in your community. On today's Spotlight programme, we will look at the 5th way to fight hate in your community: educate yourself.
How can a community understand people who do hate crimes? How can they react to such violence and hate? The SPLC says that researching the facts about hate groups and hate crimes can be one answer. They call this educating yourself. When people have the facts about a hate group, they can fight hate. Communities must know about hate groups and hate crime before they can react to them and stop them. But knowledge can also help people stop hating. Hate usually comes from fear, and understanding can defeat fear.
A hate crime often starts with a bias. A bias is an opinion about someone who is different from you. A person often makes a bias because he does not understand people from another group. Often we do not know people who belong to different religious or racial groups than ourselves. If we have never met someone from that group, we can easily form wrong opinions about them. These biases might be negative. Sometimes they encourage prejudices and hate.
Every person has biases. Often people do not even know their own biases, but they express biases in many forms. A person can express his bias in words or actions. The SPLC calls some incidents bias incidents. For example, a racial joke is a bias incident. Bias incidents do not involve criminal acts like beatings, starting fires, or damaging property.
Hate groups try to use and encourage the biases people already feel. In fact, hate groups are usually very skilled at spreading their biases. They use propaganda. Propaganda is bias information that people use to spread a particular message. These hateful messages can appear as a painting on the side of a building, on a paper hanging in a local store, or even sometimes on television or on the radio.
Hate propaganda influences how people think of each other. It tries to represent groups of people as less than human. Slowly, members of a community begin to think that a particular group of people is not important or is harmful.